In the last 5 decades, a tiny invention, smaller than a postage stamp, has changed the course of human history, transforming the way we live, work, and communicate, and it's astonishing to think that this revolution was sparked by a device that could fit on the tip of your finger, the microprocessor. The first microprocessor, the Intel 4004, was released in 1971, and it marked the beginning of a new era in technology, an era where computers would become smaller, faster, and more accessible to people all over the world. These early microprocessors were used in calculators and other simple devices, but they paved the way for the development of personal computers, which would go on to revolutionize the way people worked, created, and connected with each other. The introduction of personal computers in the 1970s and 1980s brought about a significant shift in the way people lived and worked, as they enabled individuals to process information, create documents, and communicate with others in ways that were previously unimaginable. The development of the Internet infrastructure in the 1990s further accelerated this process, as it enabled people to connect with each other and access vast amounts of information from anywhere in the world. The widespread adoption of smartphones in the 2000s took this process even further, as it put the power of a computer in the palm of people's hands, enabling them to access information, communicate with others, and capture and share images and videos on the go. The impact of microprocessors on society has been profound, as they have enabled the development of social media platforms, online marketplaces, and other digital services that have transformed the way people interact with each other and with businesses. Social media platforms, such as Facebook and Twitter, have enabled people to connect with each other and share information on a massive scale, while online marketplaces, such as Amazon and eBay, have enabled people to buy and sell goods and services from anywhere in the world. The development of medical devices, such as pacemakers and insulin pumps, has also been made possible by microprocessors, as they have enabled the creation of small, portable devices that can monitor and regulate bodily functions. The use of microprocessors has also enabled the development of artificial intelligence and machine learning, as they have provided the processing power and data storage needed to support these complex technologies. Artificial intelligence has enabled the creation of virtual assistants, such as Siri and Alexa, which can understand and respond to voice commands, while machine learning has enabled the development of self-driving cars and other autonomous systems. The Internet of Things, which refers to the network of physical devices that are connected to the Internet, has also been made possible by microprocessors, as they have enabled the creation of small, low-power devices that can collect and transmit data. The manufacturing of microprocessors is a complex process that involves the use of transistors, which are tiny switches that can be turned on and off to represent digital information. The clock speed of a microprocessor, which refers to the rate at which it can execute instructions, has increased dramatically over the years, from just a few kilohertz in the early days of computing to several gigahertz today. This increase in clock speed has enabled the development of faster and more powerful computers, which have in turn enabled the creation of new technologies and services. Computer networks, which refer to the systems that enable computers to communicate with each other, have also been transformed by microprocessors, as they have enabled the creation of fast, reliable, and secure networks that can support massive amounts of data traffic. The development of cloud computing, which refers to the practice of storing and processing data on remote servers, has also been made possible by microprocessors, as they have provided the processing power and data storage needed to support this model of computing. Big data, which refers to the massive amounts of data that are generated by digital systems, has also been made possible by microprocessors, as they have enabled the creation of devices and systems that can collect, store, and analyze large amounts of data. The use of machine learning, which refers to the practice of training algorithms to make predictions based on data, has also been enabled by microprocessors, as they have provided the processing power needed to support this complex form of computing. As we look to the future, it's clear that microprocessors will continue to play a major role in shaping the world around us, as they enable the creation of new technologies and services that will transform the way we live and work. The development of new microprocessor technologies, such as quantum computing and neuromorphic computing, holds great promise for the future, as it could enable the creation of devices and systems that are faster, more powerful, and more efficient than anything that exists today. The impact of microprocessors on society will only continue to grow, as they enable the creation of new technologies and services that will transform the way we interact with each other and with the world around us. Ultimately, the story of the microprocessor is a story of human ingenuity and innovation, as it shows how a small group of people can come together to create something that has the power to change the world.